Hey y'all, it's Rhonda here. Welcome back to my channel. So I am back with a new video. This is going to be a makeup tutorial. I wanted to share with you all my 10-minute sweat-proof makeup routine because it is officially hot as you know what, okay? So in order for our makeup to last, there are certain steps and routines that you need to do in order to keep your makeup in place. This is so easy. Anybody can do this, and I promise you it will help you keep that flawless face even throughout the hot summer months. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this everyday sweat-proof makeup routine, keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is start with moisturizer. That is absolutely essential. The moisturizer I use has SPF 30 in it, and it's the CeraVE Broad Spectrum Skin Renewing Day Cream. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is not necessarily my favorite. I got it just to try something new, but it gets the job done. I will be trying something different next time. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. This one does leave a little bit of a white cast, but most sunscreens do that. This one has SPF 30 in it, and this is so important, you guys, because it's going to protect your skin from the sun. And since I've been faithfully wearing an SPF every single day, I can tell the difference in my skin. The darkness that I have right now, like the little spots that I have, they have not gotten any darker over time. And wearing a moisturizer also allows your foundation to go on a lot smoother. I promise you. If you haven't been doing that first, then you need to do it. So next I'm going to use primer. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer. I always use a mattifying base because it keeps my face pretty matte, but I'm only going to use it in the areas where I get oily, which is usually like the T-zone area. So I'm just going to apply a little bit right in that T-zone area. Next is foundation. I'm going to use my Clinique Beyond Perfecting. It is holy grail for me. I love this foundation so much because it's buildable, so you can wear it super light or you can go super full coverage with it. So I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to press my makeup or foundation into the skin. And this is important, guys. The beauty blender is life. Like, I use this all the time. I've gone back and forth between brushes, but I just like the beauty blender. To me, it just responds well. It's very gentle, blends the makeup just really great on the skin. It evens it out. It's just life. It's life. Foundation is on. Now it's time for a concealer. I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. It's just a favorite of mine. And what I love the most about this is it is what it is. Pro Longwear. It lasts all day, and it has like this drying matte consistency to it. So once you put it on, you have to work with it pretty fast because it's going to dry down fairly quickly. But I love products that dry down matte and quickly throughout the summer because it's going to stay in place even while it is hot and you're sweating. It doesn't budge. It does not budge. So I'm going to take my beauty blender again, and I'm just going to press it into the skin. And I'm using pressing motions, y'all. And I'm not swiping, wiping, just pressing. Then I'm going to just kind of carve out my cheeks with the concealer that's left on the beauty blender. And I'm just pressing it. It's so easy. So now it's time to set our creams with powder. I am a huge fan of the Maybelline Fit Me powders. They are just, they wear like a dream. I think they're equivalent to like the MAC Studio Fix. And personally, I have been loving a foundation powder over my makeup versus a translucent powder. Now you can always use translucent if that's something that you just prefer, but the Maybelline Fit Me, these foundation powders, it just packs on coverage and it doesn't budge, and I really love that. And I like the colors too. So I'm just going to take my brush, dab it into the product, and I'm just going to apply this with a pressing motion. And everything we're doing, guys, when we're applying it, we're pressing it because it just presses into the skin and it just mattes the face. I love this. Now, the only thing with these type of powders, if you don't want full coverage, this is not going to be for you. I love full coverage. It just lasts so much longer throughout the day and you don't have to really retouch. So this is my preference. If you want something a little bit lighter, then I would say maybe try to use the translucent powders, but this just works so well for me. Mind that my bristles are coming apart. I don't know, this brush is one of my favorites, but it is literally coming apart on my face. I'm like, girl, it's time for a new brush. I'm gonna bring color back with my Black Radiance True contour palette. I'm just gonna take my brush and I'm gonna put a little bit more contour on my face with the powder just to warm up the face, because we don't want the face to look flat. Let's bring some color back. And if you're wondering why you wear your makeup and you get like that line across the hairline, it's probably because you're not warming up your hairline and warming up the face. You're just putting on your powder and foundation and not applying the contour part. I think this is important even for every day because it makes a difference. And it provides even more coverage on the face. So the more coverage, the better. Put a little bit on the nose. And that's literally all that you need. Now, if you are super, super oily, you can take another step and apply a little bit of translucent powder over this. But if you're like me, kind of normal to oily, more normal combination skin, then you're fine with just this base. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up my face. I'm going to go in with the Master Chrome by Maybelline, this highlighter. I wear highlighter every day. It just gives a glow, a healthy glow, nothing too over the top, but just enough to kind of have you looking healthy and awake and just, you know, popping a little bit. So I'm gonna put it right over here over the top. You see, it's just enough, not too much, but that's enough. That's all you need. A little bit on the forehead. Tiny bit on the nose. We're not trying to be super snatched for work. I mean, unless that's your thing. I like to keep it really like easy and light. A little on the chin, a little bit on the lip. That's it. Now it's time for blush. For blush, I'm gonna use, about to drop it on the floor, Toasted Almond. This is by Black Radiance as well. And I wear this color every day. It's so pretty. It's like a really nice rosy color. It just goes with so many lip colors and it accents brown skin so well. See how that, it just gives a nice little healthy kiss to the side of the face, little rosiness. Essential. I need blush every day. Like, I cannot have my makeup without blush. I just can't do it. Now it's time for brows. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Chocolate. And I got my little angled brush here. This is like my holy grail brow product. I just love it. It's so good. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my brows. And I really like this product because I feel like it just looks so natural to me. And it's long lasting. It doesn't smear. It doesn't run. It's perfect in terms of wearing in the heat because it's just a great product that doesn't move. So I am going to sculpt under the bottom just a little bit just to make them a little bit more even. I have to do this every day. Sometimes I do it. Depends on my mood, but I'm going to do it today. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to apply a little bit of eyeshadow. Not much, because this is normally not my everyday thing. But sometimes if I want to do a little extra, I add a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm just going to go in with the KKW and Mario palette. And I think this is perfect for like natural everyday. If you're just someone who wants to wear eyeshadow every day. I personally don't. But if I feel like I want to do something a little bit extra, I'll just grab something really neutral. And that's it. No need to do too much. Now it's time for mascara. I am going to use the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. It is one of my favorites. I don't think I have much left in here, so we're going to pray that I can get out what I can. Woo. You see this? Oh, that is the most annoying thing. I'm going to let that dry on my face, and then I will pick it off. So the last thing is the lips, and lips is one of my favorite things to apply. I just love a good lip color, you know what I mean? So I'm going to use the Makeup Shayla lip colors from her Colourpop collaboration, and I love the colors. They're just so pretty, and they're perfect for daytime. They're perfect for every day. And I'm excited. Let's just go ahead and put it on. I'm going to use this lip liner. It's just a brown lip liner. I think I got it from Walmart or somewhere. And I'm just going to apply that. Can y'all see? Hold on. Make sure y'all can see. Okay. I'm going to go in with the shade Come On Sis, which is I think my favorite one out of the collection. It's so pretty and mauvey and just natural. And lastly, I'm going to apply the lip gloss. This is the shade Neat Freak. So pretty, right? Let me go back and fix this crazy situation. Ugh. It should be dry now. This is really like ridiculous, but I'm going to actually use my nail and kind of flake it a little bit to see if I can just get it off. Ugh. So it's still there a little bit. So I'm gonna cheat because I don't have all day. So I am going to take my foundation. I'm just gonna dab it right over the top, just a tiny little dab. Doop, doop, doop. That's it. Boom. Beauty blender. A little powder just to set it, just with my beauty blender. Boom, just like that. It is out of here. So this, y'all, is the final look. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful. One more point that I want to throw in: if you get sweaty with your makeup on, just take either a sponge or a little piece of like Kleenex or tissue, or those little papers, those little sweat paper things, makeup paper things, and just gently touch those areas, like dab. Don't wipe it, just dab it. That way you don't move your makeup and it stays in place. I promise you it works. I noticed for me that when I do sweat with my makeup on, it kind of bubbles up in those little areas. So I just get like a little makeup sponge and I just gently press it just to get the water off, the sweat off, and I'm good to go. If you need to touch up your powder, that's fine. You shouldn't have to do it much, but this is the routine. It works. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it was helpful for you. An easy, everyday, 10-minute sweat-proof makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.